Hi everyone, I'm here live as I promised, the largest education fair in Finland, the Educa fair. Yesterday was the International Education Day, and as you know, I'm both a journalist and a teacher. So with both of my hats today, I decided to visit the Wiley, the Finnish broadcast company. I have the great pleasure to have Mari Vesanurmi with me. She's a producer at the Finnish Broadcasting Company. She knows a lot about media literacy. Media literacy is one of this year's Educa themes. So with Mari, we will discuss what is hot, what is trending, and what is the role of the Finnish Broadcasting company. So Mari, tell us a little bit, first of all, about your work, what you do, and then we open it up a little bit. Or if you want, we can tell the other way around, what is the Finnish Broadcasting Company about?
Well, maybe I'll say a few words about the Finnish Broadcasting Company. So as a public broadcasting company, we have certain obligations that we do with pleasure, and we have to inform, entertain, and educate. That is the old slogan of any public broadcasting company. And media education is obviously a big deal nowadays. You have to be well informed of all the trolls and all the different types of misinformation, disinformation ways that can get you tricked into believing the fake news. So, of course, we have to be very aware of all that. As for me, I'm a producer of media education here at Wiley, especially with the Wiley News class, where we do on-hand work in classrooms with our 12 journalists around Finland, working with the 13 to 16-year-olds, teaching them how journalism works, and in the end actually producing journalism from the youth's ideas. And on top of that, obviously we produce a lot of different types of material for teachers to use in their classroom, because it's basically kind of winning the lottery if you get a journalist to visit the class. But we do it also for not just teachers, but for the whole population of Finland, because media education is extremely important to all of us, both me and you.
Of course, you know, Finland has branded itself and succeeded very well in education. It has a good brand when it comes, at least the brand image of the country is very strong abroad. When you think of Finland, you think of a great education system. And then I think, as a foreigner myself, living in Finland for 20 years, that the role truly of the Finnish Broadcasting Company is of great importance. As you said, it's not only to entertain, but it's also to educate. And I think the Finns succeed very well. They take this role very seriously. They honor the taxpayers' money, and there is a lot of educational content on the Finnish public channels. So you talk about media literacy. It is very important. Tell us a little bit, what is the balance between the traditional literacy skills in general, the old good reading and writing and presenting? Perhaps of our generation, we know we didn't have the media and the media literacy so prevalent in our times, but are they even the Finnish pupils losing their sense of the ability to read? I read that perhaps the boys, and as a mother of a boy, I'm a little bit worried that the boys, even in Finland, they're not reading so much, or they're not, maybe they technically know how to read, but they don't do it out of pleasure. So how do we balance the media literacy, which is this year's theme as well at the Educa fair, with the media literacy, or
the old literacy
the old and the new? Yes. What is the balance to keep there?
You are correct there that we are worried about the traditional literacy, not the rate, but the depth of reading, like how well you understand what you read. But it's an oncoming trend to pick up books nowadays. I've read many signs, and it's also that it's not dying out, and I'm very hopeful. As a mother of two, also I'm worried about it, because the media side of things is kind of drawing in. But I would say that it's the basis. Like obviously, like the traditional reading and writing is the basis of the literacy. But media literacy is extremely important with that. And today's youngsters, they are so infiltrated with all the TikToks and the kind of media flood that they are faced with. They become almost digitally literate, like by accident. But that's where we have to be very careful that they understand the difference between the real content and then the fake content. When I talk with my young children, well, they're both school aged children, they are very clever with noticing what is like a fake and it's done as a joke and what is not. But not everyone maybe has a mother who does media education for a living. But it's a balance. Of course, the young people, they live online, they meet their friends online, and we can't help that progress. That is not the future, but the today of present situation.
And of course, the Finnish broadcasting company, the YLE here in Finland, it has a greater responsibility to educate not just the children, but the adults as well. Tell us a little bit about YLE learning, YLE oppiminen. This is a broader concept and division within the Finnish broadcasting company, because as you said, it's important also that the teachers who are coming from a different generation or many different generations, there's teachers who are 20 plus and teachers that they're towards the end of their retirement, towards the approaching retirement. So they have to be as experts educating the young, the future generations, having the skills themselves. So tell us a little bit about the education role of YLE at the higher level with YLE learning.
Yeah, YLE learning is not meant just for teachers, but for all the Finns. So basically, it's like a life learning experience. The life that we live, we have to learn all the time to keep up with the times, and that's where YLE learning comes in. We collaborate a lot with YLE learning with media literacy, but they offer a lot of good tools for any other section in life. But of course, at the moment, we have, for instance, escape games done by YLE learning that teachers use to not only educate themselves but to use them at school. We have this digital training that is meant for seniors, that senior citizens know better how to take photos, share their content on social media, etc. And we've done together as a collaboration, YLE News Class and YLE Learning, we covered artificial intelligence.
Perhaps we can show here. Here it is.
Yep.
Together.
So,
and find more information, of course, below at yle.fi/aihe.oppiminen or in Finnish oppiminen. If you find Google the word, you find it. So you were talking about the interesting initiatives you have. Tell us a little bit, Maria, about it.
Yeah, on artificial intelligence, we've prepared a big package that covers the basics on how machine learns, how algorithm works, what are the ethics, the moral of artificial intelligence. We've also added a deepfake package. We've done TikTok things, so that both of those are presidents of Finland, the current one and the old one. And I actually made a manuscript on what Alexander Stubb says. So if you want to see the fake Alexander talk about media literacy, is fine. And these actually may work abroad. I'm not sure, but they are in English. The Troll Bunker and the Mystery Train are media literacy games that teachers can use in class. The other one is based on fake news and trolls, and the other one is more to do with coding, as coding of the languages that our youngsters have to learn, and us as well a little bit, at least to understand how they work. So Mystery Train is for that, and teachers have loved it. They can do it on.
Yes, and this is also available in English. Right,
yes,
the Mystery Train available in English,
and Troll Bunker is in English,
and
as well.
this one as well, Troll Bunker, Trolli, in English. Great. Is there anything else, Mari, that you want to emphasize? You are participating now at the Educa Education Fair here in Helsinki. Yle has always had a presence here. When people are coming to talk with you here at the stand, what questions do they usually have?
Well, usually they ask for content, like what can we offer them? And of course, I have a lot of things that I can offer for teachers, but I want to say to the audience over there is that media education does not stand for only one public broadcasting company. It's a collaboration. In this fair in Educa, we have a lot of good organizations that we collaborate with, that we produce material with, that we help each other, we support each other, and it's not just one organization or one firm that can keep us number one in the media literacy index, as we have gained, I think, 7 times in a row now, Finland. So it's not just one company, it's a collaboration. Of course, I'm very thankful for all the very skilled and hardworking teachers who use our material and who appreciate media literacy, because it's something that we really, in this day and age, with all the trolls working hard, we have to take care of. We need to understand what is real and what is not.
What is real, what is not? This is real, going live, powered by OneStream, live Finnish company, adding to the media literacy. Hopefully, as you said, Mari talked about the collaborative effort, and I think this is also very Finnish value ingrained into Finnish people. Finnish people like to work together. They love projects. They love synergies. So this is the testament to that for the better of the society in general. Thank you so much, Mari. Vesa Numi was with me here at Educa, and check out more at yle.fi and check Opiminen Learning and check the Uutisluokka, the class, and lots of interesting initiatives the Finnish Broadcasting Company is offering to the citizens and everybody out there, even Finns living abroad or anybody, publicly accessible, great content. Thank you for tuning in and listening. And see you next year at the Educa Fair. And stay tuned for more updates and interesting interviews here from Helsinki, Finland. Bye.
Bye.